Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch My Hero Academia Season 3 episode 16. I just watched the episode 15. If you want to see my reaction video about it, I'm gonna put the link into the eye. That was a good episode because we began the first test of that exam to have that license. And I didn't expect a lot of things, you know, I didn't expect for it to come that quick. I didn't expect to have several tests, you know, during this exam. I didn't expect to have all of these schools participating to it, even if it seems logical, you know, that all of them, they have the right to have access to that license. But I thought, you know, that each one of them would pass the exam, you know, at their own school or something like that. But no, they're all gonna pass that exam, these tests at the same place. At least right there we have several schools and we have 1,000 students, something like that, together. And all together they're gonna pass the first test, you know, and only 100 of them are gonna succeed to that first test to go on and pass the second one. Like, for me, it means that at the end, only 10 or 5 of them are gonna have that license, no? I thought that it would be more than that. I thought that all of our guys had their chances, you know, to have it at the end. Like, they said that half of them would have it, like, now it's less than that. Can you imagine? Like, I hope that already they're gonna succeed with that first test. Deco, he had a good idea by saying to everyone, let's stay together, because he felt it, you know, he thought about it, the fact that they were the only ones at the sports festival, you know, so they revealed their quirks, so all of the other students right there, training to pass that exam, in fact, they trained to fight them all, you know, knowing their quirks, they already imagined, you know, what they could do against them, so that was clever. What Deku did, you know, said about staying together. For sure, Bakugo couldn't accept, because Bakugo being Bakugo, he wants to do stuff on his own. I think also that, like for Todoroki, who decided to go on his own, he has a quirk which is functioning better when he's all by himself. And I think also that what happened during the previous episode, when he used his ultimate move and he almost hurt All Might doing so, it shocked him a little, you know, Bakugo. That was the first time that we saw him not reacting, being surprised, and for sure it ended with a moment of anger. With Bakugo it always ends like that. But for me, Bakugo was mostly surprised, shocked, you know, that his quirk for once could have get someone else, you know, than a villain hurt. Like, do you understand what I mean? Bakugo, he wants to be an hero because he wants to be the best, all of that. But I think that also with time he understood that being a hero, it means to save people, and right there, by using his quirk, he almost hurt someone, and not anyone, All Might, the person who inspired him to be an hero. So I don't know, I had the impression that it had an impact on Bakugo. We'll see about it. No matter what, right there, Bakugo decided to go on his own, followed by Kirishima. And you know how much I love Kirishima, you know how much I love their friendship, so I'm okay with it, I'm totally okay with it. And I said it, we have also Todoroki who went on his own. All of these other students, for sure I don't know their names. Because you know me, you know that I have an issue with that, you know, remembering names of people, and with just one episode it's not enough. But I'm really interested to see all of them using their quirks. You know, I'm mostly interested by that, discovering new quirks each time. That can be cool, that can be fun, even if right there they are against our guys, and for sure I want our guys to succeed, to pass that first test at least all together. But some of them can be pretty interesting. The guy who didn't accept to go in UA high school, you know, who refused it even if it was a top recommended student, you know. The fact that he was a top one, you know, before Todoroki, I'm really wondering who he is. Maybe he's related to someone that we know, to a big hero. He has to be someone important, you know, or at least related to someone important. I'm wondering about him. For sure, the other guy who was so nice and all, he seems really nice and I believed so, but the look that he gave to Bakugo when Bakugo told him, "Don't play with me, I know that you're a hypocrite," it made me believe that Bakugo was right with that instinct, you know, of not trusting the guy. So yes, I want to know more about him. In a weird way, I want to know more about someone else, but someone who is not a student, you know, someone who is a teacher. Joker? I don't know how to name her. That teacher who was flirting with Aizawa. She was straight flirting with him. And the fact that their attitudes, you know, their moods, it's such the opposite of each other, it made me... I don't know, I'm interested to see if truly it's something between them. She told him about the fact that all of the other students, they went to this exam, you know, prepared against his students. And the fact that he knew it and he didn't want them because he knew that it wouldn't change anything, it's cool, you know, because it means that he trusts a lot his guys. And it means also that all guys right there, if they're succeeding, it's gonna be really truly by themselves, without cheating, just passing the test like they all should. And it's gonna make me even prouder of them, and I hope that it's gonna be the case also for Aizawa. Ah, c'est la saison des punaises. I don't know the name of this insect, you know, in English, but I'm gonna put the subtitle right there. I have at least 3 of them right now on my windows. Ah, that's it! We began that period of the year. I hate that. They are flying everywhere and they are stupid and they are smelling bad, you know. Oh, I hate that. Okay, it's outside, you know, but just to see one of them right there and the 2 other ones right there, I'm like, ah! No, I don't appreciate that. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro right now. Let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, on which we have 2 weeks of advance, which means 4 episodes of advance, and I put extended reaction part or 4 reaction part on my Patreon. I'm seeing it each time. Extended reaction part, it's already great because it means longer reaction part without cutting each 5 seconds and all of that. And 4 reaction part, I put a lot of them for My Hero Academia, for all of the big episodes. If you can be interested by that, by supporting me, helping me, all of that. Okay, let's go for this episode. You chose the place where to put that target? That's something important, you know, the place. It's not one against another one. It's better to work together to pass that test. We have Momo in our group and it's pretty great also at creating stuff, I mean. Ah, already in advance, that's a good clear. You You can read. Ah, that's a new thing that you have. Saving me, Neta. You have to really target them, target the target. Ah, that's a little his weakness. You're right, and I'm glad that you're defending your students. You have an earth ground, you know. Vibrate. Ah, it's even better, it's not just earth. Not Todoroki, you know it's a weather thing, but it's not Todoroki. The one who could have been, you know, into our school. You can control wind! I'm saying since the beginning that it would be the power, you know, the quirk that I would want to have. More than one. All by you? I'm not sure of your costume, but you're quick. Stop thinking and act! Come on. Why? Why was he above Todoroki and why would he refuse? You want to fight against the best. Yeah. And you are? Camille? What's your quick? I was going to say it. Is she sincere? She's fast? That's her quick? No. We have already a girl who can disappear. It's not what you're doing. Oh, if Ochako is coming right now, she's gonna be so jealous, so mad! Each time, each girl is falling in love with you, Deku. It's really a thing. All against you? Ouch! You need your friends to come and to help you. Ochako first. To save. Oh, the guilt. Stop! You did a lot of good things like... Because he's occupied saving her. Ochako, she's looking at you. Oh. You are. Oh my sweet girl. Eh? Eh? You wanted to...
止血の人ですか。うららくさんの個性は訓練をして短い時間なら副作用を気にせず自身で使えるようになっている。
You know that Ochako can't do that. Can't play against you.
そんなの僕の知っているうららくさんじゃない。でもよかった。結果的にうららくさんじゃないならそれ浮かんだりできない。落ちてたら確実に背中を痛めてた。
Just wanted to save someone.
もっと教えてほしいな。君のこと。試験の後じゃダメなのか。君は誰でも助ける。何をもって背を引く。
That's an interesting question. Yes, Zero. 0-1!
いいとこだったけど残念。もっと話したかった。でもこれじゃもう無理ね。残念だ。
Why all of the girls who are falling in love with you are crazy ones, except for Ochako? You know, she looked like Toga with how she was acting.
それより二人は本物。何言ってんだ緑。うららかさんそっくりに変身してて。
No, don't worry. Don't worry.
俺は過去に相当チェックされてるの。緑がとうららかが仲いいことまで調べてんだ。
They saw that during the festival.
それよりセロ君とうららかさんはどうしてここに。ドンパチの見えて駆けつけたんだよ。
That's who you are.
現在通過者50人、53名続々出てます。
I can't be enough.
半分切った。早くほれ。悠長に待ってられないか。
You have to attack. To eliminate other people. That hurts, you know, that idea.
やれやれ。さすがは遊泳大祭準優勝者。
Why are you all wearing the same costume?
かっこいいね。
He can take all of you. Clearly, you didn't understand who you're fighting.
本当に体育祭見てたのか。もちろん見てたよ。
It's what?
物を大きくする個性が。
Todoroki!
ただの金属じゃないからね。
Huh? Oh, you're not just the leader of your group.
僕で動くなんて余裕ありすぎだってよ。
Maybe a little, but for sure you never met Bakugo, you. No, I didn't see only a preview, and you know that I don't watch preview. I hate spoilers. Okay, so we didn't finish this test. I didn't think, you know, that for sure we would end, for example, the entire exam during this episode, but for that first test, I thought that maybe we would be closer to finish it. And right there, okay, a lot of them were eliminated, and a lot of them succeeded, you know, won. 54? I think that it was the last call, 54. That's great for them, you know, but it's none of our guys, and we have still 20 of them to qualify. We didn't see Bakugo and Kirishima during this episode. We still have 20 of them to qualify, and you know, I can't help myself by thinking that these 54 people who qualified, they qualified because of the fact that they eliminated 108 people, you know, themselves. It's something different, you know, to win because you're someone great, because you're using your quirk really great, you know, you're the best, you're showing that your quirk is the best. It's different than also fighting villains, winning against villains, people who did bad stuff. Right there, you're fighting against people who have the same dream than you, who are the same than you, and you're eliminating them, you're killing their dreams, you know, like when they were passing that exam, you know, to enter into the school, they were fighting against robots, and they were fighting to prove their abilities, you know, how they were using their quirks. That was great. When they passed after that some exams, like also for the sports festival, for sure they had to fight against each other, but it was to have a reward at the end because it was a competition and stuff like that. Right there, it's not really a competition, like they are fighting to have a license that in fact they should all have, you know, to be able to be a hero. Okay, it's a title which is really an honor and they can't have it all of them, you know, but you have to think also that this license, it's to be able to use their quirks, to be able to save people, to defend themselves and all, and you know what I think about it? I think that all of them should have it, you know, at least if they are showing that they know how to use their quirks, they know how to use it without hurting someone else, they have good intentions, you know, they are passing a test like a driver license, do you understand what I mean? So right there, really to eliminate people who are like you, who have the same dreams, to take that away from them, you know, like it's really something that I have some issues with. But for sure I want all guys to succeed and I believe that they can. All of them, now I'm not so sure. Even if right there they managed to defend each other and all, after that we had that earthquake and they are separated. And you know, like for example, right there someone like Mineta, he was an easy target and I'm afraid of the fact that some of them could get caught, you know, really easily. We'll see about it. Ochako, you know, the fact that Deku knew that it was a fake Ochako because Ochako could have never attacked him, you know, target him. I appreciated it. I appreciated even more that he knew it before that, but he chose to save the girl no matter what because that's who he is. He's someone saving people. That girl, you know, I mean, these two girls, the first one, you know, coming from that elite school with the hat and all of that, and after that, that one who was a fake Ochako, all of them, how they're acting with Deku, being so creepy, you know, so close to him. Like really, they have no boundaries about really the limit of touching someone and being that close to someone. And also how they're acting about the fact that they want to know more of him and all. They made me think, you know, of Toga and why all of these girls are acting so creepy around Deku. I'm glad that Ochako is not like that. Okay, she's a little weird around him since some episodes, but in a sweet way. And he doesn't see it, he doesn't feel it. When right there, he can feel and he can see that these girls are crazy. Todoroki all by himself against all of them. Right there, he's into a bad position because this guy's quirk, you know, is so great about, you know, getting things bigger and all. And for sure, one of the things, you know, to do for a guy like him is to keep a lot of little tools, you know, that he's throwing to people, getting them bigger, attacking them like that. And because it's a particular metal, it's even worse. That's a really interesting quirk. I think that he's the leader of that group, you know, of students. Maybe a little more than that, because they were really waiting for him to save them, you know, in a way. But it's interesting. The fact that they all have the same costume, I'm wondering about it. You know, it's not the same, then that's cool. They are all wearing the same hat. Okay, why not? It's one thing, you know, of their costumes. But then, they really have the same costume. Different colors, okay, but it's the same costumes. At some point, you know, you need to have a costume which is really going with your quirk. that's what our guys, you know, they understood, and that's why they are so great also, because they have that thing, you know, to help them. It's cool, it's a cool fight, but I'm worried for our guys now. To pass at least that first test. I thought that it would be a little easier. Now I'm truly worried for them. I didn't even talk about the guy who can control the wind! Since the beginning of My Hero Academia, I told you that if at some point, you know, I would have a quirk, I think that it would be to control the air, to control the wind or something like that. Again, since I discovered Avatar The Last Airbender with you guys, I knew in my heart that I'm an airbender, like clearly all of the things about these guys, you know, their cultures, their ways of seeing life, their ways of living and all, everything is really talking to me. So I'm an airbender, so each time for a power I'm thinking about controlling air, wind, something like that. So for sure right there, I appreciated a lot his quirk and I want to know more about it. And for sure it was an impressive one because he managed to have all of these guys so easily, so many of them. It was almost too much, you know. I understand more the fact that he was, you know, above Todoroki as a recommended student, but I still don't know why he chose another school. I want to know that, I want to discover more about that. Maybe into the next episode that I'm not gonna watch right now, that I'm gonna watch on another live session. So it's all for you and for me guys for today, for this video. So it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Great.